another day of Black Ops Cold War after release and another kickoff tournament. So what we're going to be watching today are just the last two rounds of the grand finals of the Atlanta FAZE $25,000 kickoff tournament and a couple things from this. So first of all, you're going to get a look at the new codcaster for Black Ops Cold War. In the top middle, you can see the score, you can see the map count in the bottom left, you can see the mini map. So some cool things. It does look pretty clean as we're watching it here. Again, as we're watching this is the last two rounds. So you can see Team Vicstar in the top left, Team Tommy in the top right. Notables from Team Tommy in the top right, you have Tommy, you have Simp, and then you have Karma on that squad. In the top left, there's a couple up there. You have Spart, and then of course you have Dashy also. As we get into this, I did pick the last two rounds. So right now it's tied 4-4. As we look at the mini map here, the reason why I wanted to pick this one is because you're going to see an offensive strategy for both the top side of the map and the bottom side of the map. And one of these I think is a little bit better than the other. I think it's a little bit easier to get the bomb down than the other. So obviously attackers are down here in the bottom right side of the map. So if you go B, you can see that these defenders can get there maybe just a tiny bit faster than the attackers, but it's still pretty even, right? If you're attacking, you can go through this back door, you can hit mid map, or there's also just a cut through bottom hotel right here. But once you get in there, the attackers are basically on the right side of B and the defenders are basically on the left side of B. So it basically does come down to like 50-50 gun battles. Whereas if you attack the other side, you can see as you run through pool over here and you get towards the beach, you can just see from the beginning here how much further of a distance this is, rather than if you're the defenders. I mean, you run around this spot right here, this hardpoint location, and you're already there. And once you are there, the biggest thing that you're going to notice is that it's basically the same amount of time to get over here to this sailboat. And once you get there, it is really tough to not only get that guy off of there, but to push up the map from that. And that's what we're going to see here in this very first round. So let's go back, let's hit play, let's watch this thing unfold. Also, we had Merc and Maven casting this tournament. Today, as you guys are watching this, there's the Optic Chicago $25,000 kickoff tournament. So right there, Dave was obviously able to get some intel telling his teammates that they're over there. But this is the big thing that I was talking about. So check the mini map here. As you can see both on screen, we're from Tommy's point of view right here. And as you can see from the mini map, he's already pushed up to that sailboat. So in order for the attackers to get over to A from here, it's really tough, right? If you're the attacking squad, you have bomb here, but you're pushed up. To get to A, you either have to run through mid, which this is a really tough gun battle right here to get through. That number 9 arrow, who is that? That's Almond, who's pushed up here mid-map. It's tough to run through mid-map from there. And then if you want to push up from the beach over here, that's tough because, again, Tommy's already over here. So you can, I don't know, just going towards the top side of the map, that's really tough to do, especially once these guys already get. Now, if you could get a pick right here on Tommy, now all of a sudden this entire beach side of the map is opened up. But as you're seeing it right here, it's going to be really tough. There's a kill right there out of Tommy. I believe he gets a second coming up pretty soon, but already they are in a 5v4. And also, this tournament was 5v5s. I don't know. It's kind of interesting. It was just search and destroy, so that doesn't really affect things too much. Tommy gets another kill there on Spart. Pro Loot's in the middle. Everybody knows, and now you can see those red arrows pushing up. Karma's able to get that kill on Pro Loot. Dashy's back there. He does get a nice snipe, and actually I think he pushes up a little bit. He gets a kill on Karma right here also. So at this point, that side of the map is opened up. If this was 4v4, maybe you're in a 1v2 right here. You could get another pick, but what he doesn't have is he didn't have the bomb at first. Now he does, and I'm not quite sure why he didn't go for the plant. You can kind of hide behind the bomb right here. Maybe he just felt like he didn't have time, but right there, doesn't get it down in time. But the main story of this is that if you're trying to push that top side of the map, if there's somebody at sailboat, that's a really tough push to get through, especially if you don't have a kill on that person who's sitting up top like Tommy is right there. Nice quick scope. Those of you that just watched Call of Duty last year, so last year was your first season, let me tell you what, Dashy is a super talented player. The thing with him has always been, does he have the work ethic? Is he consistently going to be putting it in? We'll see what happens moving forward, but it sounds like he's there and ready to roll. Now, as we go ahead into this last round right here, you can see the difference with the B push, right? So as those attackers come from this side of the map, you can see that they're basically entering this bottom hotel area the same time the defenders are pushing through. So once you get here, these attackers, they even kind of have the height advantage, right? If you go through and you run through this hotel and you go up the stairs, there's a ledge right here, which of course everybody's going to be watching. But once you're up there, you do have the height advantage. So you can kind of control the engagements as you go through there. So these are pretty much 50-50 gun battles. So things do get a little hairy once you get in here. There's a lot of team shots. There's going to be a lot of smoke, people trying to gain ground. Right there, ProLoot gets a kill. So instantly, they are in a 5v4. Tommy's team is a man down, but we'll see how it goes from there.
Got the kill, and I was like, no, he didn't. Though gets taken down. It's a
and you can see once these two teams get pushed up like this, there's not a ton of strategy left. A lot of it comes down to who's going to end up hitting their shots and getting their kills. And just like that, Tommy gets a kill, Almond gets a kill, Dave is the last one left. And when it's a 1v4, they know where the bomb is. Your team doesn't get those initial kills. It's really tough to end up winning this round. So bomb ends up getting planted. Tommy gets the turn right there, and that's gonna do it. So again, another map. We've covered a breakdown for Cartel Search and Destroy. We've covered a couple other maps just in this post-launch right here. So if you're new around here, make sure you go ahead and hit that subscribe button. All of these preseason tournaments, we don't really get to break down a ton of search and destroy, right? Because as the season starts and as these scrims start to happen, a lot of these teams just stay away from search and destroy. We'll see a ton of hardpoint, probably a ton of control, but basically after these preseason tournaments, it'll be really tough to find search footage outside of actual tournament play. So make sure you go ahead and hit that subscribe button. I break down footage like this every single day of the Black Ops Cold War season. Leave a like, it helps out the channel. Thank you guys so much. We will see you in tomorrow's upload.